Hi, welcome to SPR Forum's UEFA Champions League show. I'm Lewis Parker. Joining me today are two expert handicappers and regular SPR Forum contributors, Stuart from BetAdvisor.com and Nick from SportInvestmentNetwork.com. And we're going to be previewing the quarterfinals of the world's most prestigious club football tournament. Now, an important thing to mention is that we're obviously shooting this before the weekend's league ties. So, of course, we'll be going by the form and analysis of the teams as they currently stand Thursday. And won't take into consideration any injuries or eventualities that occur between now and Tuesday. All right, the next match I want to discuss is Benfica versus Chelsea. Benfica advanced into the quarterfinals after qualifying first place in the group stage and defeating Russian tabletoppers Zenit in the round of 16 with an aggregate of 4-3. Benfica are currently on the back of a 3-match winning streak, having beaten Pacos Fereira and Beira after their victory against Zenit, which leaves them in first place in the Portuguese standings. Chelsea qualified into this round after leading Group E and mounting an incredible comeback against favorites to advance Napoli. Having lost 3-1 at the San Paolo stadium, they managed to reverse that same score in Stamford Bridge before scoring the winning goal in extra time. After Andre Villas Boas was dismissed from his position, Roberto Di Matteo has managed 4 victories in a row before finally succumbing to Manchester City in Etihad Stadium last Wednesday. Now, this match will certainly be a tough contest to predict, and the lines set by the bookies confirm this, with Benfica as a favorite for the first leg at a price of 2.5 at Paddy Power, and Chelsea a close second at 2.8. Benfica, however, is a very strong opponent at home. And, Chelsea seem to be rebounding back from their crisis, but they're not quite there yet. So what do you think, Stuart? I mean, who do you see this match going to, and who do you see ultimately progressing in this tie?
Well, I think as you pointed out, this one's really, really tough to go for. I mean, you don't know which Chelsea side are going to turn up, really. The bookies are very open on this one, and for very good reason. The odds are all over the place. You really don't know what to go for. Benfica have some quality players and they could prove tough to beat, but I'm not sure they're actually much better than the Napoli side that Chelsea managed to beat in the previous round. Chelsea have looked better since the departure of AVB, but it's difficult, isn't it? Are they going to continue to improve, or are they just going to stay a little bit stagnant as they have been at times this season? I think Chelsea are going to qualify, but this game could go either way. For that reason, we're going to go for a no bet on this one.
Okay, no bet from BetAdvisor. What about you, Nick? Do you have any other criteria for this match? I mean, it is a very tight one.
No, Luis, I was looking at Chelsea victory, but however, I've seen Benfica play recently, and you definitely can't rule them out. I mean, they're a team which is right on form, and just only a few days ago they beat Porto 3-2, and they put in a terrific performance, and Benfica on the other hand, they always seem to do very, very good against English teams at home. So however, I do see something in this match. I do see it's going to be a very, very tight match. The bookies have everything covered. They predict it's going to be a very tight match as well, very unpredictable. So I think I'm just going to go for a 0-0 draw with odds of 9 on Bet365, and I think this is something which can be proved to be very, very useful. Benfica would have learned their lessons when they played Zenit away. They conceded a couple of goals, so this time they'll be looking to keep it tight, maybe score one. Chelsea the Chelsea defense, they've showed up recently. The introduction of Luis is playing really well at the moment. They seem to be settled. Peter Cech as well, proving to be a very steady goalkeeper in recent games. So definitely maybe a 0-0 draw is a small bet, but I think it can be done.